Mr. Piyush Goyal, your smile gives it away. You're very happy with the budget, but how do you respond to the Congress party that calls this the cut and paste budget, because all their ideas, whether it is the internship scheme, whether it is the employment linked incentive, all of these ideas are picked up from the Congress manifesto. How do you respond, sir?
Well, Navika ji, I think the Honorable Finance Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji has presented to us an absolutely innovative and thoughtful budget which has demonstrated inclusivity and it has created an impact on every section of society. I must compliment Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the wide array of subjects that have been covered in this budget, which will have a multi-dimensional impact on the Indian economy. The Congress party is expected to criticize. They are already quite hurt that they have not been accepted by the people of India. I think the ideas of the Congress are completely outdated. The people of India have already rejected those ideas, and should any government follow the ideas or the suggestions of the Congress, India would become a bankrupt country. India would become a banana republic. So for heaven's sake, don't ever recommend to anybody to follow the ideas of the Congress.
Well, it is not up to me, Mr. Piyush Goyal. The janta of this country decides who they want in government. And thankfully, the janta has decided who they want, and that's why you're in government. But the question many are asking today, there is this willingness to do something for the middle classes, which is why there is a tax break. But it's so small that blink an eye and you might as well miss it, because it's less than 1,500 rupees a month that comes to the middle class pockets in a month. Is that enough, number one, especially when the long-term capital gains tax has been increased, indexation has been removed, and the big whammies are hidden somewhere there, and that's why trending on social media is middle class, nota. Some people who are disappointed are saying next time don't vote for BJP, vote for nota instead. Is this, do you think, a general initial reaction, or do you think it's going to improve and some people will come out and also support the step taken for middle classes?
Navika ji, think about it. It's not just the income tax rate that impacts a middle class family. Ultimately, when 11,000 crores are invested in modern day infrastructure across the length and breadth of the country by the central government alone, we give 1.5 lakh crores to the states have their own spending programs, private sector invests. When lakhs and lakhs of crores are invested in infrastructure, when metros takes a quantum leap in the country, when railway infrastructure is being modernized, when we are investing in airports, in ports, all of this ultimately leads to opportunities for the middle class. When 4 crore 10 lakh people are going to be skilled and made employable and given employment opportunities in the next 5 years, a large part of the middle class families, somebody or the other, will benefit from that. When a variety of industrial parks come up, plug and play infrastructure comes in, when the angel tax is removed from startups, when across the country shrimp farming or marine sector is promoted, when agriculture sector is promoted, are you suggesting that there is no middle class in the fishing industry? There is no middle class in agriculture? There is no middle class children who are going to be looking for jobs? There is no middle class which travels in trains and metros and modern highways? There is no middle class engaged in export, which will get a big thrust from this budget. I think it's the myopic thinking of some friends which gets into the system that, oh, the income tax should have been reduced and that would be the end-all game for the middle class. I think the middle class is very smart. They can see the overarching impact of the budget on their lives. And I'm very confident that with increasing employment opportunities, in better infrastructure, increasing tourism potential, increasing export potential, increasing support to innovation, R&D, 1 lakh crores being provided for Anusandhan, NRF, all of these are going to impact the middle class and the people of India in general.